What's up, guys? What's up? There you go. Let me turn the light off behind me. There you go. That's better. What's up? There you go. It's better light. What's up? What's up? What's up? A little late today, but because I was busy doing something else. Come on in. Who's the first in? I love this water with aloe. Like it. Aloe's supposed to be good for your body too, they say, right? Oh, Jerry, first one in, man. How's Houston, bro? Hot? Is it hot as hell in Houston? I don't know if it's hot as here, man. Here it's hot and humid. I stay in the house most of the day. Put the AC on, man. It is hot. Oh, rain. Oh, Houston floods like crazy, man. Houston floods like crazy. I didn't like about Houston. Everywhere floods. It's as bad as here. Actually, it might be worse than here. Oh, really, Kev? Okay. Yeah, man. I'm good, Thomas. We ain't gonna do it. Last week it ran out like an hour and a half. We just lost track of time last week. Try to do a shorter than that. We made 45 minutes today. If people showing up, no more hour and a half. It just ran long. Not sure why, but yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Just still trying to get to know the city. I finally ran into somebody, a soul guy. Went down to the Clara store, so they can sign me up for the app, so I can pay on by the app. They said they can't sign me up. They're only able to do it. I couldn't do it for weeks, and I figured they could do it. But I said, go to Clara store. They'll do it for you. The guy tried it and said, nah, because of your type of ID you have, the cedula extranjera. He said, you can't do it either. So I feel better. It wasn't just me. But he showed me another way to do it, which is cool. You know, just go another way. Go to like somewhere at Clara, I pay, whatever. And you can pay that way. So I was waiting in line there and had a shirt on that said what? It's been a long day. I'm tired. F off, something like that. So I was in line. This dude came up to me, keep looking at me, look at my shirt. And I said, what's the deal? Then he said, came up to me and says, you know what that shirt means? He thought I was Spanish, and I just got the shirt and didn't know what it meant. I said, yeah, I mean, obviously, he said, I speak English. Yeah, I'm American. He said, oh, okay. He said, I don't want to think that, I thought you were Colombian, got the shirt from somebody, didn't know what the shirt was saying. So it's not that nice a shirt. I said, it's all right. So we started talking. He spoke English. He said he's an English teacher here. And then we kept talking. He hadn't helped me out with the people there, the questions I have and so forth. Or paying early. I travel. So he was pretty cool. And he said, I'm going to show you. I told him, became friends. We exchanged phone numbers. This is the person I need. He said he's been here all his life. He's 69 years old. And I said, I'm going to hire you to take me all over Cartagena, show me, Campeche, different area of the city where the stadium is. So when I get a chance next week or something, if I don't go to Spain next week, if I don't go, I'll go hire him for a day. Is there anything help anything? Give me whatever you can afford to give me, which is cool. Not going to jack me on the price. He said, things are hard. I do 3 jobs. I'm a translator, I'm a tour guide, I'm an English teacher. And whatever you give me, it's okay. I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. Better than I made before. Not a hard job. Show me around in the car, I'll buy you lunch. Not something hard. I'll give you 50,000 pesos. That's a good deal. So I'm gonna use him to show me all around the city when I come back or next week. Take me everywhere you can take me. I'll hire a cab, a driver for the day. You show me all around. I buy you lunch or whatever. So that's my plan. to get to know more of the city. He said, anything, have any questions, just give me a call. I'll help you out. So like right now, I want to find out where I can get the booster shot, booster shot for a COVID booster shot. I need one. Didn't think I needed one, but apparently when I went on the website for travel for Delta for Spain, it says you're not fully vaccinated unless your last shot was within the last 270 days. I only took 2 shots, no boosters. My last shot was a year ago, September 2021. So I'm not considered fully vaccinated. See that bullshit going. Which means I gotta get but probably won't come here for a while. The booster shot probably won't be here for a while. But I caught it second time because I didn't take the booster shot. And I didn't want any more shots. But right now it's a problem traveling without the booster shot. So you're not considered fully vaccinated unless you get a shot within the last 270 days. So I got to get the shot and wait 14 days or get the test. And I read the website. It said, I'm not sure if I read it wrong. I got to check again. It says an NAAT test. Ever heard about that test? COVID test? I think that's what I remember. I mean, my memory's not that great, but I think I remember NAAT test, not the PCR. I know the PCR, I know the antigen. Those I know. But I sworn I saw the site says like the NAAT COVID test. So within 3 days. And what it is, I'm gonna find out from the Delta site. Call somebody at Delta and see what is that test. I never heard about it. I know the PCR and antigen only. So over the next 2 days, I got to figure out where to get the shot and where to get the COVID test. I don't know if I take the shot first. Good people in there. I'm looking to get out now. Good people? Okay. I know a couple of guys in my group that was, in Medellin. I talked to one of those guys to ask any questions and so forth. Hit me up on here you go. Remember this right? Hit me here. Connected to somebody in Medellin, all right? Hit me right here. Don't send any attachment. I don't open any attachments. I try to help you out. There's a brother that was here. We hung out Saturday night. And nice brother from Jersey. He's about 6'7". Nice dude, man. Really nice dude. And I can't find him. He's staying in Boca Grande. And we had dinner Saturday night. Chop it up, run around downtown, had a good time, talked to some girls and so forth. And then I talked to him one more day, maybe Monday. Then no, I can't get him anywhere. I know he can go back home yet. So I'm worried about him. So I don't know. I hit him up on this. It's the WhatsApp doesn't work anymore unless somebody stole his phone. And I called it again. His regular number, couldn't get him. So I hope he's all right. People come here. They're very friendly. And Chris can help too. Okay. So I don't know. I hope he's okay. This guy's very friendly, really nice personality. He's about 6'5", 6'7", but he's very friendly, very personable, and he talks to everybody he meets and so forth. Really nice guy. Sometimes that can be count against you. You know what I mean? People take advantage of you. That's why I'm out with a bunch of different people, local people he met locally. So I'm hoping he's okay. Maybe he's lost his phone or they stole his phone, and that's it. I'm hoping. He's supposed to go home, he said, tomorrow. He's going home tomorrow. If he lost his phone, hopefully that's it. I have his hotel. I should go by his hotel tomorrow to check on him, make sure he's still there. I should do that. I have his number, name. Hey, what's up? I should go by the hotel and check on him, make sure he's okay. Maybe just lost his phone. And that's it. Because I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. If something came here on vacation the first time, something wrong, something happened to him because he wasn't careful. You know what I mean? Passport dog. Yeah, I met him a couple of times in Poblado, going around doing the videos. I went to the Petronio Alvarez Fest 3 weeks ago. It was great. Okay. Petronio Alvarez. Who's Petronio? One lover. What's Petronio? Who's Petronio Alvarez? I have no idea. Pardon my ignorance. Who's he? One love. Singer? Who is he? I don't know who he is. Sorry. I look him up. Before I look up, you can tell me before I look him up. Who's Petronio Alvarez? Oh, I said it in the wrong spot. I did that on my WhatsApp. Who's Petronio Alvarez? Oh, musician. Ah, okay. Never heard of him. Was a black musician, maybe Colombian. Oh, here it is. Musica Pacifica. Ah, okay. Ah, Choco music, I guess. That area. All right, now I know who he is. Okay. Afro-Colombian musician. He's dead. Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, J Love, yeah, man. It's getting tough. I heard the stories from some of my boys, man. Really tough for some people. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it depends on the law you get. Ah, man. Because I heard some stories recently from two of my boys in Medellin having a hard time, spending 3 months trying to get something done, and usually take about a month. And they ask more questions and more information. I don't know. So it is what it is. I think by October, when they change the rules, it might get even harder. I think that they don't want any more gringos coming. I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense. Why would you not want gringos coming? Because they're buying properties and investing in your economy. It doesn't make any sense to me. But what do I know? You know what I mean? Oh, that was the festival in Cali. Oh, okay. All right. I know some guys who went to the Cali festival. I know the same thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. I thought that was a festival in like Choco area or Quibdó, but the same one in Cali. Yeah. A couple guys that went. I wanted to go too, but something about as I get older, man, the crowds, man. I just don't like being around the big crowds. When I was younger, no big deal. As I get older, those huge crowds, just too much shit happens in crowds nowadays. But it's probably most of the U.S., I guess. I just don't like crowds. You know, I love this stuff. That aloe in there, that is good for your body, I was told. I don't know. Probably not much. Sodium, 2%, vitamin C, 10%. Oh, vitamin B12, vitamin B3. Okay, that's cool. Good for you. Fiber, 12%. That's all there is. B12 and B3. Okay. All right, let me see. J-Love, born in Colombia, but I recently changed my mind on resettling in Colombia. I went to Portugal, and it's much better and safer. Portugal, Thomas said, a bunch of changes coming up in October. A bunch of changes coming up. They're going to stop some visas, start some new visas like so it's an email going around about it. It's going to hit in October, a couple of months from now. But yeah, Jay, I'm planning to go over there. I'm not sure what city is the best one to visit in Portugal. Everybody goes, I guess, to Lisbon. but there's Porto and other cities. I'm not sure which one's better. One issue though, Jay, my boy went, he liked it too, but the one issue is the weather, man. It gets cold, man. He said it gets cold in Portugal. It's not like a tropical weather. It gets cold. It gets chilly. Yeah, Josh. Don't need a booster. You can also show. Well, you need a. I looked at it just yesterday. You know, if you don't have your booster, you need to get the COVID test. That's correct. You do either or. If you have your third booster within 270 days, you know, your last shot, considered fully vaccinated. But if you don't have that booster within the last 270 days, you're not considered fully vaccinated. So you got to take the antigen test or the PCR. But you know what? I remember looking at the site. It didn't say PCR. It says the NAAT test. I guess it must be the same as PCR. I'd never heard of that. SZA, yeah. So I got to figure out where to get the shot now. You know, I don't no idea where to get it here. You know, not the shot. I mean, not the shot. The test. Yeah, I got to figure where to get the test. You know, I can't wait till the last minute. So if I leave on Monday, make sure to give me the test on like at least, you know, enough time to be able to get the results. I don't want the antigen. I want, because I mean, if something happens that I can't get on a flight or whatever, delayed or whatever, then you got to be 24 hours. So I'll get the PCR good for 3 days, but I make sure I can get it on Saturday. I'm leaving on Monday, get the result back in time. So the timing is an issue too. Yeah, correct. That's one of the changes Jada's pointed out. That's coming in October. They're going to get the veterans psychological test or get them a letter from their physician in the U.S. Make sure they're okay before they give them a visa. You know, psych test, which is going to piss a lot of veterans off. You know, psych test, man. Whale Taurus. Okay, so you've heard about it. Okay. I never heard about it. Never heard it. So you've heard about it. It's a nuclear acid amplified test. It's the same as PCR. You're saying 3-day thing. It's the same as it, or is it the same thing, just different name? Okay, never heard about it. So I figure somebody might know. So somebody know. So if I tell the person giving me a test, I want the NAAT, you think they know what I'm talking about, or just give me or just tell them PCR? What do you think, Will Torres? Just tell them PCR and the same thing. So if I'm leaving on Monday, I mean I gotta take it by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days, or Saturday. You know, get back within a day or two. J Love. Josh, the same thing. Same thing. Okay, PCR. All right. Okay. They will know. Okay, good, cool. First I heard it. Yeah, it's the same thing as PCR. All right, cool. Somebody give me the name of a nurse that could come to your house. Hey, what's up? Go and give it to you. You know, think about it as this. Check this out, guys. See if what I'm saying makes sense. Okay, so I gotta get the booster eventually because I want to travel some more. I don't want to keep taking the test right every time I travel. So if I'm fully vaccinated, I'm fine. If I was fully vaccinated, I wouldn't need the PCR test. However, according to the website on Delta, if I take the booster shot now, I can't travel for 14 days. Let's say I take the booster and not the PCR test. I can't travel for 14 days, right? So I wanted to just get both out the way at the same time. Follow me now. If I take a booster shot, say tomorrow, and I go take the PCR test on Saturday or Sunday, would I show up positive? Would I understand my question? Will Torres and Josh, if I get the booster shot tomorrow, I gotta get it anyway, because I'm gonna travel some more. Get that shot on tomorrow, booster shot tomorrow. Then I go get the PCR test on Saturday to leave Monday. Am I gonna show up positive? And then can't go anyway. So that's what I'm worried about, taking a booster shot. Maybe I got to do when I come back. Okay, J Lo, talking about, good point. I told my boy D just same thing recently. He's love Colombia, love Colombia. I said, bro, the other countries beside Colombia, maybe call all the women here when it comes to quantity of beautiful women, it attracts people, but they're beautiful women everywhere. Beautiful women in Spain, beautiful women in Portugal. I guess we get some beautiful African women too, I heard in Portugal. Amsterdam, there's only issue is the weather, cold weather in those places. There's, like I said, Costa Rica, other places out there you can find. Brazil, beautiful women. Okay, won't give me a positive test, positive result. Because you're being injected with the way you call it, the virus when they give you a booster. So I figure it might make me test positive. But I can't thing is, I can't do the way you say, take the PCR test first. Because if I want to leave on Monday, I need 3 days. It's 3 days. Test is good for 3 days only, right? So I can't take it first and then get the booster. Because if I take it, I probably can't get the booster on the weekend. And I want to take the PCR like on a Saturday, because if I'm leaving Monday, it's 3 days. 3 day, the test is good for. So I have to wait till come back. It's all right, no big deal. As long as I can leave. Beautiful women throughout South America. Colombia is not the only show in town. Yep, exactly. I told my boy D the same thing recently. Everybody think that Colombia is it. Well, okay. I hope you're right, Will, because I want to do both. Because if I take the booster before I leave, when I come back, I can, I go another trip pretty fast. But I'll see what I can do by I want to figure it out by Friday. I got to find a place to take the PCR test if I want to travel on Monday. I'm buying Palantir. No. Hey guys, check this out. You guys check this out, right? Just check this out. All right. You guys are into stock. This stock today went up $625, right? A share. Let me see if I can find the name of it. Sent to my friend. I don't have it, but it happened today. It freaked me out. What's the name of the stock? Okay, the stock is ATXG. Check this out. ATXG. Look that up. Look that up, man. It's just like being rich is all luck, this thing went from $7 a share today to 6 something. If you had 100 shares of that stock, you just made over $60,000 in one day. It's going back down now, but crazy, man, crazy. Just have the right stock, and you become fucking. And I got a bunch of different pharmaceutical stock where I bought. It's pretty cheap. I buy 3, 4, 5, thousand shares, and that'd be nice to have to me. Imagine having 500 shares. I've had some stocks that got 10,000 shares, but they're cheap stuff. Imagine having, let's say, 500 shares of that stock, right? 500 shares, and it went up $620. maybe a little more, but it says 620. That's $310,000 in one day. That's when you cash out. People cashing out right now because it's starting to go down. It's like down 100 after hour. That's $300,000 in one day on that stock. Like shit, this is 500 shares. Somebody's sitting pretty at night. It's just, sometimes it's just luck, buying a lottery ticket. No snook yet, man. They're being caught in the net, though. I see them in the net. Every now and then I see one or two nice ones in the net. But I'm going to find out, when I come back, I got to find some guys to take me on their boat and go out there and troll for some snook. Slow trolling or live baiting for snook. I've been blending ginger. I drink ginger every day for years now. Ginger tea, not only the tea you get in the tea bags, I might do that sometimes, but I get the actual raw ginger and I boil it, I grate it, put in a pot, boil it, and so it's really, really strong ginger. And I drink ginger. If I don't have that, ginger tea, I have both ginger tea in the bags and ginger in the freezer. Man, guys, if you don't do this, you got to do it, man. You got to do it. See that? Your own ginger tea you make up, and I got ginger every day. See that? You got to do it, man. Good for you. It's good for you, man. Good for your immune system, good to fight infections. You got to eat the ginger. If you can eat her, it's even better, right? But she gonna get you sick, man. She gonna get you sick. This gonna heal you. That ginger gonna get you sick. This one's gonna heal you. Different ginger. Get the good ginger. I know. That's cool. But yeah, man. Drink the ginger tea. Okay. So we're saying that Ecuador is more affordable. But who likes Ecuador? Anybody here likes Ecuador? My boy's about to go there, I think next week. I got a friend living there now, but what I'm hearing, man, I don't get to when people say they love Ecuador. I don't know. I was supposed to go to Manta last year, the little beach town, and then I got sick, so I canceled, lost my money, $400. But I don't get a big, beautiful response about Ecuador. I don't. Guayaquil, or this kind of dangerous. I just don't get a great feeling about Ecuador. I'm going to visit it eventually. I want to hit Europe before it gets too cold, man. I think September might be the last month you can visit it without it gets really cold for a jacket. So I figured out how to pay all my bills recently online. With the help of my boy Jake, really helped me out with the PSC thing. And then now, only one bill I haven't figured out how to pay is the electric bill, but that's okay. I have somebody pay it for me, the owner. So I'm ready to go. Yeah, and I think the thing is still, my skin is oily, which you might think is a bad thing, is a good thing. Oily skin is good. People think it's bad, but oily skin is actually good. It protects your skin, because I used to get, as a kid, a lot of those pimples and stuff. We all got pimples when you're a kid. Some of them were bad. And some people, the face is scarred for life with a pimple spot. Mine's always went away. I think they said because my skin is oily, which is, so it clears up. And I have no spots. People got really bad spots from the pimples and stuff, I never really had them. So I thank God, that's a good thing. And oily skin helps. Okay, Brady. I would say, man, it's a good question. They're both hot, man. Living in Houston 8 years, living here now a couple of months, but I've been here before. Houston is hot and humid too, just like here, man. They're both about the same. They're about the same, man. It's about the same as Houston. It's hot and humid. Oh, SZA, oh, can come in at a time. Well, you can stay 6 months without a real long-term visa. 6 months. He gets 3 months. They gotta go apply for another 3 months. So you stay 6 months without a long-term visa. Like basically 6 months on vacation. All right, then you gotta leave. 6 months for the year. The rule is 180 days for the calendar year. You know, so if you want to stay here for a full year, you come here July 1st, you stay till December 31st, you go to Ecuador, which I did one when I first got here, for a day or two, leave on the 30th, come back the 1st, so you can see another 6 months till June of the next year. All right, that's a trick we use. You can stay for a full year. Just gotta leave and come back. Oh yeah, I've been here 4 years. I gotta have a visa, man. Got a visa to stay. Retirement visa. Not hard to get. I like Ecuador. A lot of guys just want to look woman, but Ecuador looks and remind me of Colombia. Really? There are beautiful women in Ecuador. Okay. All right, Jay. What part though? Guayaquil? My boy was in Guayaquil for a while, and he said it wasn't that great. I don't know what it means, not great. You gotta go for yourself, obviously. You know. And another guy went to Manta, the beach town. He said it was just quiet. The beach was really wide. Guys were fishing, but nothing was happening. It was kind of slow. So Manta was slow. So I don't know. No more visitors. Visa to Colombia from October. No, that's not true. I don't heard that. No, that's not the case. You can still visit for 6 months, as far as I know. I didn't see that change on it. You can still visit. But somehow I'm getting the feeling that they don't want you to stay, man, long term. That could make it so hard for you, for renew your visas. I don't know why. And I don't know. This is careful how I say this. I don't know if the new president is really crazy about Americans. I don't know. I mean, that's just a question I'm throwing out there. Whether he wants a lot of Americans here, I don't know. He's going to start taxing the hell out of us and give us a lot of problems, and so we don't come. Who knows what? It's in the best interest though to not piss the U.S. off. The U.S. still give Colombia a lot of money every year I think it's for drug intervention and so forth. So I mean, it'll be stupid, but I'm not saying he can do what he wants. He's the president to not want the Americans here to buy property and invest and bring tourist dollars here. I think we help the country, but not everybody wants help. See it the same way. I don't care for Peru, Uruguay very much. Okay, I know Peru. I've been in Lima, Miraflores, Peru. That's where I went to 1 year and stayed from just 2 days and came back into Colombia January 1st for another 6 months in the new year. Well, the Superstar, they're going to have it in October, I think. October, it kicks in. Oh yeah, I know. One Lover, I know it was made before the new president, but this is a general question. I'm saying I don't know if there's going to be any kind of changes that made. It's a general comment. If the new president, is not crazy about Americans, I don't know if he's or isn't, but people are nervous a lot. A lot of wealthy Colombians are leaving and so forth. They're scared. So I don't know what's going to work out. Hopefully it doesn't affect anybody, and we're still good. I just don't know his feelings on Americans and other foreigners coming. I don't know his feelings about it and whether it's going to affect anything. Right now, no, we don't know. I don't buy Palantir. I heard about it. My buddy told me about it. I didn't buy it. I'm holding off on buying any new stocks right now. I bought it. Every time I buy it, it keeps going down more. But I'm selling in the Nasdaq and US 30 for my Forex account, so I made money that way. But you're losing so much on your regular portfolio. But it's no big deal. We used to it. Probably gonna get a lot more pain, a lot more pain coming, man. The Dow probably hit 11,000 something by next week. Who knows when they increase the rate again? Get ready for some pain, guys. Get ready for some pain. But if they knew the stories occurring in the coastal region of Colombia and outside Medellin and Cartagena, would probably have fear in travel to Colombia. Can't get deterred by fear. Okay. Yeah, Jay. Yeah. But somebody asked me the question. I'm gonna do a videotape about it this week. Whether um, Medellin or Cartagena is more dangerous, is more crime here in Cartagena or Medellin. You want to know? And my feelings from being here a couple of months, living here a couple of months. Well, it's like 3 months now. Damn, all of June, July, and August. Damn, it went fast. Damn, we're in September now. Next tomorrow. And once you hit September, I always feel like the year is over. Because once you finish with September, in the last quarter, it's like the year is over. It's like so fast. It's been most of the year is moving, getting settled in. I don't know traveling, but I feel my own personal feeling. I feel safer here than I did in Medellin. And I spoke to some Black Colombians, that's because of people I know so far about that. And what they said, it makes a lot of sense, right? There are some gangs here. There's a coastal gang. I forgot the name of the coastal gang. Big, they put it sent his leader to U.S. a few months ago, caused a lot of problem. But anyway, they don't want to cause a lot of ruckus by kidnapping and robbing Americans, or tourists, period. Because, once you start doing that, you affect the economy. The economy of Cartagena is fueled by tourism, tourism. There's more tourists coming here than any part of, believe it or not, than Medellin, even though cruise ship coming in. You start kidnapping and, Americans or tourists, you start robbing tourists. I heard the gangs won't even like it because they're going to put some heat on. There's going to be soldiers, army, Marines looking for people, looking for, kidnap people and mess up all their, activities. And nobody wants that crap. It affect their business. So the person said that's their opinion. That's why you don't see as much crime in this part. Obviously, the wealthy part, the Malecon, the Boca Grande, and so forth. I never think I've heard of a killing or a armed robbery in Boca Grande, Castillo Grande, the Quito area. I've never heard one. People getting robbed over there. For one thing, it's one way in, one way out. It's going to come in by boat. You rob somebody over there, one way in, one way out. So that doesn't help. But even along the ocean here, when I walk from Central home, I do it at night sometimes. It's dark. Never felt unsafe. Never felt somebody's going to rob me. It could happen. It could happen tomorrow. But I just somehow feel safer here. This is my feeling. I'm not saying it is safer. I feel safer. Then I have a hard time walking around at nighttime in Medellin. It's because I feel so nervous with all the robberies and stuff. I just don't see it here. That's my opinion. I'll talk about it some more, but if you have your thoughts different than mine, let me know. There's robberies everywhere you go. But overall, I feel safer. Let me catch up with these notes here. I think I distressed all of these. If I miss one of your questions, put up something red, like the stop sign or something red, so I can catch it. All right. Sometimes I miss some of these questions. Okay, I think it's a risk to buy properties in Colombia unless you have permanent status. Could you imagine buying property in Colombia and can't get your visa renewal? Oh yeah, exactly right. Exactly right, Jay. But I think they probably would give you. My boy that has property, he's going for his, what do you call it, the resident visa. After that, you get 5 years and he's good. I think if you own a nice piece of property, they'll probably give you a permanent a visa regardless because you're on property here. I think it'd be stupid if you buy property then tell you can't come. I don't think it make any sense. What's up, Tony? Uh, right now, I'm not going to buy. People ask me all the time, "Are you going to buy something? Buy something? Buy something?" I don't want to buy something right now in Colombia because I'm not 100% sure. I feel like a nomad still because I'm still bouncing around after 4 years, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to stay in Medellin long term, because the ocean wasn't there. I'm a water guy. I always grew up out on the ocean, so that was always bothered me. I love Medellin, other things, but I just always felt like I needed to be around the ocean. That's what I like. I'm here now. I'm gonna give it a year before I think about buying something. See what the new president's like. And I think maybe over the next year, it could be a damn recession. Even people say we're in one right now. Maybe these properties can't get sold and you get a good deal. They're always building. There's a ton of new condos coming up. It's possible the price is going to be, low by next year. And can pick up something. One guy, one of my subscribers, he's here. We had lunch yesterday. Said he's about to buy a property for $137,000, right? Ocean view, Loquito area, So that's a great price. Great price. You got some others that was for 150, right in the tourist area. That's not bad for right there in the thick of things. So it is possible to get some nice deals. I just think my opinion only, over the next year, 10, 12 months into next year, it's going to be a really bad recession. And then prices are going to drop like crazy. People with cash are going to make out. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Hey, brother, what's up, Tony? Let me see. Next fun. How are you? I'm great, Tony. Cartagena seems more shady than Medellin. I don't know why you say that. See, I think it's different. People ripping you off happens all over Colombia. Gringo pricing you all over Colombia. That's the same thing in Medellin. It was no different. I don't feel it's more shady. I think it's the same kind of shadiness, but I feel safer here. I could be mugged tomorrow, right? So I'll tell you right now that. But I feel safer in Cartagena. Always motorcycle guys that pass me at night, I don't feel like they're gonna stop and rob me. I mean, it could happen tomorrow. Like I said, I always say that, but I just don't feel. I feel safer for some reason. And like I said, like the dude I met says his opinion is, because of all the tourist dollars that comes into Cartagena, they don't want to. Even the bad guys, the gangs, don't want people to start robbing. They're probably pissed off you start robbing people. You shoot people, rob people. Then you have the Marines, the Army shaking things up, looking for them, all this stuff. Then it affects everything else. It affects your business, So that makes sense to me. All of these properties are purchased in cash. Do you think recession will have effect during a recession? I think recession will drop the prices, I think, quite a bit. Quite a bit. Might get up for 40% discount than it is right now, my opinion. This is where you can't sell those properties. Chris Gant. How do you like Envigado? Lots of gringos there. Yeah, Envigado is nice. I'm what Chris is, but my opinion, Envigado is real nice. I like it. Scoop still happens there. Oh, Scope Palamine? Yeah, it's always going to happen. It's always going to happen. It happens here in Cartagena also. I've been reading some WhatsApp group, and it's happening here, but it's not. I don't see as many cases of it as in Medellin. I don't see as many. Very, very few compared to Medellin. Whoa, Tony, the Dutch couple died after eating in Cartagena. Eating what? No, I didn't hear that. I missed that one, Tony. They eat what? There was just at a meal at a restaurant, the hotel or whatever, and they died from the food. I don't know. I haven't picked up on that. Sorry, man, Tony. Wasn't aware of that. Whoa. I think it would be short-lived, 18 months, a year, 18 months. I think the recession won't be a long, long one. They're doing what it takes. They're dropping rates increasing rates like crazy right now. They're not doing it slowly. It's being bam, 75 basis point, bam, 75, bam, 75. Pushes into going to control inflation, pushes into a quick recession. I think it's going to be easier to get back out of it if it goes through it fast. Only my opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. Correct, Jay. That's my point. People buy tourism, a lot of tourism in Cartagena, a lot of you have cruise ships, everything else. So nobody wants to affect that. If you go out and the regular bums or guys start robbing tourists, killing tourists, it's going to affect it. Everybody's going to be pissed off at that person to do that. Imagine people stop coming here because of people getting robbed and shot and all this stuff all the time, getting really bad. People are going to be pissed at those people for doing it. It has to wait. It has to wait till tomorrow. It won't be ready. It's not I can't change it. It takes one it has to be processed by the system. If I do a video, I can do the video, upload it right away. This I can't touch it. It has to be processed overnight. And then when I get up in the morning, it said process is complete, then I can post it, let it go. But I can't release it. Nothing's going to show. If I release it, nothing's going to show. It has to be processed. Oh, Tony, 1 week? That's cool. Inflation, everybody's all-time high. Yeah, man, inflation's high. But I think I sent the article about inflation in Argentina. Some crazy number. Was it Argentina? Some crazy 60-something% inflation, something like that. What it was. I think it was Argentina. Make you realize that how bad you think it is, there's always somebody worse. What's the inflation rate in Argentina?
According to BBC, Argentina rate hiked to 69.5% as inflation hits 20-year high.
Argentina, as a rates 69.5%. I'm reading it right. You heard it. Rate hiked to 69.5%. Inflation hit a 20-year high in Argentina. Wow. Rates. Think your rates are high? Woo. If I've been to Turbaco, no, I haven't been there. I haven't traveled that much this year because of the move. Just getting ready to make a move and start traveling some more. Really miss moving. Traveling, but I haven't been able to do it. Not been able to do it. I'm just ready to I just got settled in, ready to go. So for the last quarter of the year, the plan is to do at least a couple more trips within Colombia and maybe 2 trips abroad. That's my goal, 22%. Woo. Yeah, if you don't, most of you guys don't trade. Look at the euro versus the dollar. Oh man, Colombian inflation rate. I don't know. You want to look it up? Let's go. I'm curious. What's the inflation rate in Colombia?
Here is information from worlddata.info.
Well, it doesn't show it recent. Okay. It says inflation 9.2% from 8.95%. That's not bad. Well, I should say it's not bad. It is as bad as Argentina, but yeah, it says inflation increased to 9.2% from 8.95% in June. So that's the inflation rate for Colombia, 9.2%. It is high too. It is high. Look, it's worldwide. And yeah, so if you look at the euro versus the dollar, right? It's at one point last week, euro was worth less than a dollar. Less. Right now, it might be about 1-to-1. Let me see what euro USD looks like. Oh man, Nasdaq's still going down. I told it's gonna go to 11,000. It dipped down to 12,124. And you should do a buy then. Look at that, it's still diving. Nasdaq still diving. So I'm looking at euro USD. Yeah, it's about 1 to 1. That's a euro to the US dollar. Barely 1 to 1. At one point last week, it was like less than $1, like 98 cents to US dollar, which that's tough. Good for me to travel. Hey, David, what's up, man? First time catching me live? Well, welcome, man. From Orlando. Oh, yeah, I lived in Ocoee for about 6, 7 years. Ocoee. Yeah, man. Orlando's cool. Uh, it's a nice, okay, tobacco is nice. I write it down. Okay. I got a list of places that I just haven't been able to visit this year because of the move and so forth. And I'm settled and ready to go. I have a list. I added to the list. Tourbaco. I've seen it. Yeah. Can I do fishing there? I gotta consider buying a car too, man. Hard getting around with a car. If I had a car, I could fit a lot of places I can go fish and just get out of here. Just say go, drive along the coast to the smaller towns. You can go fishing for cheap. Just hire some guy, 100,000 pesos, take you out fish. In the small towns, is after you leave Cartagena, the tourist city. So I got to think about buying a car. Maybe I'll wait till January. Give it a few months. Then I'll probably buy a car. Maybe $5,000 for a cheap car. Okay, let me check up here. Jay, I'm cool of community, believe it or not. I prefer small towns and environment of Punta Marco. The weather is bit chilly, but not too many tourists. Honestly, try to avoid tourists in Colombia. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The inflate. Okay, superstar. Do I see the inflation here? No, we don't. As Americans, we don't really feel it. Don't really feel it. The exchange rate is so good right now. I changed some more money today. I got 4,000. I'll tell you exactly what I got in a minute. Where's the calculator? So divided by 205.19. Okay, I got 4,386 today. How do you beat that? That's what I got today. Actual from the ATM. How do you beat that? You know what I mean? Still some great rates here, man. So even if there's inflation, the dollar is so strong compared to the peso that your money's still going far. You know, money's still more. See, you really don't feel the inflation like a Colombian would. You know, and if you're in the U.S., obviously inflation is you're gonna feel it more because you have U.S. dollars. But if you're in a country like Colombia, you don't feel inflation as much as a Colombian. If something goes up, you know, 20, 30, 40 pesos or whatever, for Americans, you don't really, or European, you don't feel that. You're Colombian, you feel it. But if you're using a dollar, it's different. Okay. Lemon, Costa Rica. As a Jamaican community, good Jamaican food. I heard about that. Yeah. Yeah, my boy, tell me about that. Is lemon is pronounced? Yeah, he lived there for a while, you know? And if you're listening, I want my money back. I'm lending people so much money and they don't pay me back. I hate doing that. I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna call them out. I loaned him 300,000 pesos at the hospital because he had to take some tests. He left and never paid me back. He's about the third person or more, I don't know, that I loaned money to and they don't pay me back. You know, he took off to Miami, never paid me back, and I can't get him. Ah, I think one person paid me back over the last couple of years. For healthy economy, inflation should be around 2%. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The 9% is tough, 8% is tough. Nice, you were super close and on the east side. Also from my blessing. I love the channel. Oh, thanks, David. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, it's a small channel. It's not growing. I'm not trying to grow it. I don't want the attention, especially if I live here. If I didn't live here, like Ace and those guys, I would try to grow it, but I don't want to grow it. I don't want attention from locals. You know, you don't want too many locals knowing about you. You know, it can go, it can affect you quite a bit. So I try to get local. Some guys to recognize me around here. I try to avoid it. I don't want to get so known that everybody pass by and see you all the time and know who you are. It could end up bad. So, you know, so I'm just a low key channel. Right now, it's the little 5,000. It's been on like 2 years. I just don't want to grow it. It kind of sounds funny, right? Don't want to grow your channel. It's true. Don't want the attention. Okay, why not on the house? You think president will affect home purchases? I just don't know. Personally, this is just me talking. I'm not knocking Colombia. Hey, you guys, just give me a thumbs up. I got like 16 out of like 60 people thumbs up. Give me about 50. Appreciate it. Just put hit the thumbs up button. Anyway, personally, I just think some of these South American countries, a lot of them are just, things can change so quickly. You know, look at, was it Chile last year or year before? In some of these countries, they can just have change in leadership, change in, you know, things can happen so quickly that you can buy a property for a nice amount of money and things change, and all of a sudden, you know, you got to leave for whatever reason. It could be the guerrillas can start something again, start bombing things. It just never know. Some of these countries just not stable enough for me to put a bunch of money in it. Maybe put a property for $60,000 something, but to spend $200,000-$300,000 on a really nice waterfront property makes you nervous that I can't get it out. You know, something happens, I can't get it out. Because people in these countries, they can protest in a second and start burning things down. South America, that's the way it is. You know, you raise taxes too much, like it did last year when I was in Medellin. You start protesting, you know, shit can blow up. It seems to blow up so fast, some of these countries. That's why I just don't feel safe. I'd rather put it in a Portugal or Spain or something like that, you know. Maybe I like Spain so much I want to move there. Who knows? You know, there's Sevilla, Malaga, all these places. Who knows? I find a nice little Spanish chica, older than 40s or something. Who knows? So who knows, man? So there you go. I see you there. Do not buy a car if you are still living in Cartagena. You will regret it. The cops will arrest you. It's not worth. Really? Whoa! I have somebody here that has a car. Oh. I can arrest you, huh? Well, I need to get around. I need to get around. It's just bus system is not great. I mean, I need to go. If I want to go fishing in, you know, Santa Marta, 4-hour ride. I go there and spend a weekend. I go fishing. The fishing is great there. Go to Barranquilla to visit some chick, or go to smaller towns along the ocean to go fishing. Gotta get around, you know. So like a $5,000 car or something, not expensive. Repairs are cheap here too. Okay, how much money that guy took from you? It was a little over 300,000 pesos. Not like a lot, but still, that's the idea, man. Borrow money from people, ain't just don't pay him back and take off. Don't call him, don't pay him back. People owe me money. I don't like it, but you know, it is what it is. I try to help people out, and that's what happens to you. But he wouldn't even talk to me. If somebody said, "Okay, I can't do it right now," like one person was really cool. I'll try to get it back to you when I can. He still talk to you when he could have really shut me off totally, blocked me, but he hasn't. So I'll wait. But to just leave the country, they didn't tell me you're leaving, and then just lock me off, and you owe me money. That sucks. That just sucks. You know, but everybody's different. Okay, you should check the Palaqueria restaurant. You know, fish soup. That's it. I do not like to eat fish soup in restaurants here. And I worry about getting me sick. They don't take care of the fish. Like we talked about it before. They put the fish out, leave it out there for hours in the sun and all that stuff. Bacteria builds up. I'm always nervous about eating fish. You know, fish soup. So if I cook it myself, yeah, I gotta get the fish off the boat right when they bring it in. It's fresh. Put it here. Bring girl over to cook it for me. Then I'm okay. But I might do a Sunday. I know two chicks that, I gotta tell you something about this about girls here. People talk about these girls. A lot of them are prostitute. I met a couple of girls, and I met two more this weekend. That just said, they want jobs, right? Do you have any job for me? And I'm thinking, they don't want a prostitute. They said, we want jobs. Can you get me a job at a hotel? Give me a job somewhere, I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you. They didn't say, I'll come over and suck your dick. I mean, have sex. They said, we want jobs. They really want jobs. They sincere. They said, I will cook, I will clean, whatever you want done, And it's cool. One was 19, the other one is 24. And I saw them in the clock tower. They weren't there hustling, They were there selling like tours, and they get a cut when they sell the tours, which was cool. They weren't there hustling. And I feel sorry for these girls. The girl I met, the Venezuelan girl, she said she came and she cooked for me, and she wanted to come back. But I just don't want people to cook for me, and I cook for myself. But it does tell me these girls really want jobs, and they live further out, and they want to work. Not all of them want to just hook. They want to work. They want to work, which I feel bad because I don't really hire people to clean for me or cook for me. But I'll do it as a favor to get them some money. I'm just gonna give you money like that. Gotta work for it. So the 19-year-old and the 22-year-old, 24-year-old, they're together. They're friends, neighbors, live far away. And I told them, okay, maybe this weekend I'll invite you over. Both of you can cook for me. So have them both cook together. Tell them exactly what I want this time. No oil in my rice. Each on the salt. Have them cook for me. Nice meal for 3 or 4 days. Give them pay for the taxi, joint taxi. Give them 60,000 pesos each. Each. Have them both come so I can help them both out. This is what I'll probably do this weekend. So you both come on here and cook. And maybe you can clean the floors or the balcony or the bathrooms a little bit. And then cook. Go to the grocery store, you cook, and then I'll give you some money just to help them out. You should check restaurant. So you can't just buy land and put it away. Why not? You can buy it and sit on it in Colombia. Why not? Well, my boy bought some land about 2 hours out of Medellin, and he's going to build a cabin on it. Finca. He's in process right now. Okay. If you marry a Colombian woman, they will give you citizenship. That's correct. They will. Yep. Okay, do you teach anymore? I haven't taught that much. I taught with Camly. They keep bugging me to come back. I'm just so busy doing Forex. I'm addicted to Forex. I'll sit here all day and do Forex, man. Not a good thing. I'm trying to learn to walk away from it after a few hours in the morning. By 11, just walk away. Because I can sit here most of the day and just do Forex, man. Try to make some money. It's addictive. It's fun. Okay, there's a good restaurant called Gastamani. I'll put that. Okay. Gastamani. It's Getsamani, right? Okay. GTSE. Restaurant. I'm about to wrap it up. This is called what? I think I might have seen it. Koron. I think I've seen it. Okay. Thanks for all the ideas, guys. Okay. Because Super Jones, what is that? Because I like her, Super Jones. I want to stay in Colombia with her. Fine. Okay, my diet's pretty good. If I buy food, I'll buy those pollo asado, grilled chicken, grilled, not fried, grilled chicken. I put it in the freeze, put it in the refrigerator. It lasts for 4 meals. Okay. And I bought, oh shit, damn, I should take it out. I bought chicken breast, a whole chicken breast, the whole chicken, that's the breast. It's actually not very cheap. You slice the breast up in thin pieces. I know I'll season it up. I'll cook up some of it, like saute it up, and then I put the rest in the fridge for, freeze it for another time, or I can cook it all tonight and then just eat it over the next 3 days, So either I do it myself like that, or buy a chicken asado. I have a lot of chicken. I like to eat fish too. But one thing I gotta wrap it up soon. One thing about fish, when I was in Medellin, I bought a lot of fish, right? It's more expensive, but I buy it. I love to buy, snook or robalo a lot. And then they have grouper, right? Two main fish I bought in Medellin. But it's gonna sound weird. You're gonna think I'm not making this up. I go to the restaurant and the same fish here in the restaurant, not the restaurant, I mean Exito and Carujo, costs more than Medellin. Doesn't make any sense. I used to buy the package of snook or robalo. Sometimes I get it for 34,000, 35, top 40,000 pesos, for 450 milligram, whatever it is. Man, the same package is costing me 47,000 pesos here. And I'm on the coast. Doesn't make any sense. Why does it make sense? Wayne, what's up, man? How you doing, Wayne? Doesn't make sense that the same fish I'm buying, I'm on the coast where the fish is caught and sent from, and it's cheaper here than it is in Medellin. I'm not making it up because I buy fish. I almost pissed that I don't want to buy it anymore. It's like when you go on the ocean, when the guys bring the boat in, try to buy fish, they charge a lot of money for these snappers and so forth. Well, it's fresh. They charge a bunch of money. Like, give me a break, and then you go in the store. The store's cheaper than try to sell it on right off the dock. Like, shit. Like, they're ripping you off. Nah, well, Forex all day is like a casino. Like casino? How's it like a casino? No, it isn't. You should walk away. But if you're doing well, why walk away? But I mean, if you like doing it, you have limits. Maybe you go 1% or 2% loss for the day and you're good. But you're right. Sometimes you can overtrade. It's correct. You can overtrade. But if you like doing it, it's all right. As long as you're not losing. If you're making money, made money today again, made money yesterday. I did lose half of it back, but I end up with profit. But I do lose half of it back. Sometimes you have a tendency to make a good amount of money and then trade too long and lose some of it back. That's correct. That is correct. But if you like doing it, it's all right. Everything in Cartagena is more expensive than there in Colombia. It's the same. Yeah, but fish though, come on, man. Fish is caught right here, and they're gonna ship it all the way to Medellin and instead of right here. It pisses me off. I haven't bought since I got here because I was so pissed when I saw it was like 6,000 to 10,000 pesos more right here where the fish is. Can I afford it? Yeah, but I was pissed when I saw it. Alberto, what's up? Rivera, where you from, bro? I'm about to wrap it up. It's an hour. I'm about to wrap it up. Last week I went way over an hour. Wrapping up in a minute. It's been an hour, guys. Good little talk. There you go. If you're hot, keep shooting. But he's perfectly right. You can overtrade, and I've done that plenty of time. I mean, one Friday, wasn't last Friday, Friday before that. Man, I was up about $400, right? This is embarrassing to say. Good morning. I had a good morning. I do a London session sometimes, a lot of times. Try not to do it every day anymore. That's from 3:00 in the morning. Well, 2 here, to about 4:00, right? London session. That's why sometimes in the daytime I'm so tired because I'm up for London. Get some sleep, I'm up for New York again, right? It's like an addiction, right? So I was up like $400, right? It's a good day. My goal is $100 a day. That's it. It's not a big goal. It's just reasonable, realistic. And you stop. But I was up like $400. I'm really nice. And then, man, I said, stop. And it's like an addiction, like, what's a crackhead? And I said, stop. And I said, stop. Don't trade anymore. I walked away from the computer, locked it off. But it was early, like 11 o'clock. I'm like, don't trade anymore. It's Friday. Stop. I could not stop myself and go back to the computer. I couldn't. I passed it so many times, like an addiction. I said, don't open it up. And an hour later, I opened it back up. Like, let me see what's happening. I thought I saw a nice trade. Long story short, I lost half the money back. I lost half of it back. Then you piss at yourself like, shit. I said, stop. It's Friday. Don't trade anymore. Stop. You have $400. Stop. And I couldn't stop. I lost half $200 back, and then I'm so upset at myself. I've been kicking myself like, why'd you do it? Like, it's like crack, man. Why'd you do it? But why'd you do it? But you want to make 500 instead of 400. So I'm trying to avoid that. Like today, I stopped. Buddy and I were trading, and I made some money. Then I lost some. And I said, you know what? I'm close to my 100. Not a great day. Let me leave. And I did leave. Okay. Did come back in power hours, so right before hour before closing, made some more money back towards my 100. So it wasn't a great day. Well, I didn't lose any money, but I didn't make the 100 today. Close to it, but not 100 today. Yeah, man. Anyway, guys, I got to run. It's been good talking to you guys. And hit me a thumbs up if you haven't done it. Let me close it out. It's been an hour. Appreciate it, guys. So if I'm not on next week, I'm out of the country. If I'm trying to do something wherever I am, wish me luck. Thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate it. Last chance, hit the thumbs up. About 10 more before I get out of here. Yeah, I know, man. I know. You're right. Exactly. And no one walk away. Oh, okay. It's just, I guess, addictive. You're trying to go an extra 100, especially on a good day like that. Yeah. So if you can average $100 a day, not that you're going to average $100 every day. Like today, if I did like 65 or something, okay, tomorrow I do one something or 300, make up for it. To me, like the fight urge. Yeah, you too. So you know what I'm talking about, huh? I'm talking about that urge. You just want to trade. You want to trade. And you're trying to get, I was trying to get better at it. I've got guys, man. I know guys just two guys who are good. They can make 1,000 in a trade, 300, 400, 300, 400 in a trade. They go for 10 pips and dip with a big lot. They go 10 pips with like $50 a pip, $20 a pip at 10 pips. $200, $500. They do that over and over again, and just clean up for the day. 10 pips at a high and make a lot of money that way. Anyway, thanks, guys. Let me get out of here. Thanks. I hope I can make the Barcelona. I can figure out to get my shots first, everything else, and get on a flight. All right, man. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.